On Wednesday, the consumer price index surprised on the downside, coming in at 3.7% in October from 4.1% in September. This is the chief reason that some analysts hoped for a cut in rates to mostly stimulate the economy. Kganyago says the MPC welcomes the sustained moderation in inflation outcomes and inflation expectations. He says the committee would like to see inflation expectations anchored closer to the midpoint of the inflation target range on a sustained basis.
3 members preferred to keep interest rates on hold, and 2 members preferred a cut of 25 basis points. Monetary policy actions will continue to focus on anchoring inflation expectations near the midpoint of the inflation target range in the interests of balanced and sustainable growth. In this persistently uncertain environment, future policy decisions will continue to be highly data dependent, sensitive to the balance of risks to the outlook, and will seek to look through temporary price shocks.
I was expecting to see that kind of split if there was no cut. And it does show that they had a robust discussion, because it means that even though there's this whole country risk premium issue, which they all agree with, they still did consider risks to inflation and more so downside risks to GDP, even after downwardly revising GDP growth.
This decision means that interest rates on the repayment of debt like a home loan or a vehicle finance remains the same. In a statement, FNB says it will maintain its prime lending rate at 10% and will review its position following the next MPC meeting in January 2020.
The more prudent approach, in my view, given the struggles the economy is having, given this high unemployment and given a whole lot of other things. But it necessarily is not so simple, Arabile, given some of the factors that the governor has given us. Is considering a whole lot of things. And I think that he's probably concerned about the ratings decisions and its impact on the currency.
The bank also lowered its growth forecast to 0.5% for 2019 from the previous 0.6%. Expectations for next year have also been revised down to 1.4%. Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg.